Hi everybody. I just wanted to do a little bit of a video about the energies that are going on right now for the twin flame community. I know my twin and I have been going through some definite releasing of past life karma and blockages in our emotional bodies from things that have happened a long time ago, possibly even in past lives. The best advice I can give you as far as how to weather these energies the best way without killing each other is to make sure you're communicating about everything, even if you think it's something little. More often than not, those are the things that are the best conversations to have, because those are the things that we need to focus on the most, because they're forefront in our minds. Also, I may pull a couple cards during this, but this is just going to be a little bit of a reading, but I'm planning on doing more in-depth versions of this for the Twin Flame community, probably starting next week. I'm still trying to get the hang of this whole video thing, and the editing process is a little bit out of my league. So, thank you for bearing with my less than stellar producing skills. And I really appreciate the feedback that I have been getting from you guys. You're great. So, as far as the feminine aspect of the twin community, and this can be either male or female, it doesn't really matter. In the twin flame community, you embody both halves, so you definitely could both be going through this right now. There's some serious releases going on regarding childhood traumas, probably mostly ones you don't even remember. It'll be the little things that you put away for a rainy day, I guess. The small hurts, the not getting enough attention when you asked for it, not receiving enough affection, period. I know a lot of us have had pretty intense childhoods that we have chosen to embody this life, and it has definitely made us much stronger people. So don't think that just because you feel bad sometimes that you're stalling out on this journey, because you're not. Believe me, the only way to remove the blockages is to actually feel them so that you can let them go. There is no other way. So make sure when these feelings are coming up that you're actually really getting in there and figuring out what is causing it. And make sure you're talking to somebody about it, even if it isn't your twin. Because I know some of you are not in communication with your twins at all. Or some of you are in full unions like I am. There's really no one way for any of this. There's a million different twin flame readers, and there's a million different answers to every question. You kind of have to pick through everything and decide what rings true for you and what doesn't. And that's always the key with everything that you watch. When we hyper focus on things and think that they're fact in itself, we kind of get ourselves stuck, because we're not seeing all sides of the coin. There's always another perspective that we could find. So make sure you're looking at all of those too. sometimes we don't always see ourselves very clearly. Okay, so we are almost through February, and we're coming up into March. We do have a full moon on the 1st, which is, it should be a little bit less intense than this last one, but I'm not betting tons of money on that. So make sure you are ready for a bit of emotional battering. We still have a lot of things that we need to release before we can fully step into our empowerment. So I'm going to take a second now, and we're going to just draw a card from the Earth Magic Oracle, and I'm going for the masculine, and then I'm going to draw from the Woman Runes deck that I got from Bridget's Grove by Shakina Mountain Water for the feminine. Okay, so let's see. Let's do the masculine first, because the masculine seems to be kind of going through his thing. And, oh, here we go. We had 2 fall out. So we have Eagle, which is communion. So make sure you are in communication. If not with your twin, then with somebody else who understands the things that you're going through and can give you a perspective that's honest and not clouded by their own judgment. Okay, so make sure that that's also true. The card that fell out with it was music. So I know a lot of you masculines have been finding a lot of emotional release in music, and that you should continue to do that. I think that is helping a lot with you accessing hidden blocks as far as emotions go, because our real everyday lives don't always trigger every block that we have, and sometimes listening to music will trigger the ones that we don't really even know we have, and that could help. So that makes sense. So stay in communion and make sure you try to keep it as high vibration as possible. Try not to sink into the lower vibration of fear and lack and I don't know what to do and there's no other option. Try not to do that, because there's always another option. And when you don't know what else to do, run away, listen to some music, everything will be fine. It'll all work itself out, because you're exactly where you need to be right now. Okay? So, now for the feminine, let's see what we have for today. We have 1 card for the feminine, please. Oh, excuse me, I have hiccups. Oh. Okay, we have the Dancing Woman. I don't know if you can... Okay. So, this is one of my favorite cards. And it's a 7. I love 7. It's my favorite number. Okay, so the Dancing Woman is about standing in your power. So we need to make sure that we are accessing our power from source and not from our twins. Okay, so it's not their job to level us up, ladies. Okay, it's our job to level us up so that we can reach our hands back and give the masculine a hand if they need it too. Because very often they have a harder time connecting to source, and we are that bridge. So make sure you're remembering that. Okay? And we'll draw 1 more for the union from the Sacred Path Oracle. Oh! I dropped it. Sorry. Okay. So we'll do 1 for the union as a collective. One card. Okay, so you get the number 1 card. So the number 1 card is about attaining inner peace through your connection with Source. So make sure that you are using meditation, prayer, sound healing, whatever you use to connect. But make sure you're staying centered in yourself. Make sure you're not trying to siphon energy from your twin, because that's a trap. Okay, so our jobs are to become a complete unit on our own. That is how we attain union. We have to attain union with ourselves first before we can attain union with our twin. So it goes male, it goes masculine, feminine, Source. It's a trinity. Okay, so make sure you are maintaining your connection to Source on your own too, so that you can, if it's needed, be there to help your twin if they're having a hard time. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here, and I will see you guys again next Tuesday, and we'll do another Twin Flame Tuesday then. Have a good day.